Hello, my name's Jacalyn and I'm an omnist. For those that don't know me, an omnist is somebody that holds a transcendent vision for humanity. And I hold a vision for humanity that is called the cosmic age. Omnism is a non-denominational modality, meaning that you can believe anything and everything and still practice our central technique, which is called deep coherence technique. And your life will shift. Now, I received deep coherence technique as well as the teachings and the modality of omnism from a group of beings called the Nine. They are highly evolved, interdimensional beings of light. I'm not the only one receiving messages from the Council of Nine, but this is the particular briefing and transmission that they wish to be heard at this time through me. So the body of knowledge is called Om, O-M-N. So to get a really basic overview of what Omnism and Om is, please go to our Level 1 course. But if you've already done that course, if you've already been practicing DCT, and if you've already completed Om Level 2, which is this course, then this message is for you, specifically for you. It is time to remember that we forgot to remember. It is time to know that dormant DNA is not junk. That dormant DNA is currently being activated. It is being activated through the photonic light that is now reaching the Earth as the Earth's electromagnetic field thins, which is purposeful. And that light, which is encoded morphinogenic field, impacts and activates our DNA as it goes through us and all living things, and then impacts the Earth through her ley lines, her song lines, her grid, her core. So that's the time we're living in. The Nine call it the cosmic age, and we're right at the beginning of it. So we still have one foot in the Kali Yuga, which has around 400,000 years plus to run. So there is much in the Kali Yuga in terms of the traditions, the gurus, the holy books, the faiths, the mystery schools, the historical value of those times. There is still much that we can utilize and integrate and then bring through into the cosmic age in terms of ethics, in terms of wisdom, in terms of enlightenment, in terms of sacredness. But we don't fall victim to magical thinking, and we are not dominated anymore by superstition. So that's what omnism is. It is about being grounded. It is about being rational. It is about science, but science that holds a space for the unknowables at this time. So the sacred, the things we just don't understand, but that exist. Now, one of the things that we forgot to remember, that we're remembering, is that for thousands and thousands of years we were told or taught that we were sinners, that we were no better than the grubs that are in the soil, that we needed saving, that we needed to work and towards something that's outside of ourselves, that we needed somebody to come between us and salvation. All of these ideas that somehow being subject to an ascended, this person, teacher, master, guru, that was the path. Well, that is no longer a path that needs to be open to us. We can choose something else. We can choose to remember that we are in fact descended masters, that in fact it is much more challenging to descend into matter, third dimensional matter. than it is to ascend. That coming here is all about learning novelty and new experiences and bringing that knowledge home to the one that is all things. So when you leave this planet, you return to all-knowingness. So the point of being on this planet, the point of being human, is to master your particular life. And we don't mean master as in live like a saint or drive yourself with unreachable goals and ideas. We mean to live your life out loud, to live it joyfully, to live it playfully, to live it creatively as a descended master. Now, at the time of this recording, there are just over 8 billion, perhaps 9 billion humans on this planet right now. There are trillions and trillions and trillions of beings who would love to be where you are now. You won the lottery. You got the golden ticket. You are the divine made flesh. You are a luminous, numinous being, which means you are a divine human. So you don't have to reach outside of yourself anymore to evolve, to spiritually grow. Are there lessons to be learnt here? Are there challenges and objectives that we set ourselves? Yes. And I'm going to teach about that. In fact, I am, at the time of this recording, actively teaching what that means. Because omnism, an omnist's way of life, is very productive. It's very pragmatic, and it's very rooted in the human experience. So we understand that God doesn't look down, or the quantum field isn't outside of us. However you want to see something bigger than yourself, your higher power, it doesn't matter. The part of yourself that is bigger than you, that you can't quite figure out, we're talking about that thing. That is in you, that runs through you. It is not separate. It's as much a part of you as everything else that defines your human life. So you wouldn't go reaching outside of yourself to become, say, a woman or a man or a certain ethnicity. You are what you are. So you run your human as you run your human. But you can do that in connection to the quantum field. And once you understand how the quantum field works, once you understand how this technology, this human body works, you can begin to impact your environment, your circles, and you can begin to step into the life that you know is available to you. And yes, there's work to be done. Of course there is. There's inner work. There's a discipline. There's really looking at things. There's auditing. There's being vulnerable and being honest and transparent. But the more we do that, the more we practice this work, this omnism, the more we will become aligned with our reality and our ultimate destiny, which we set for ourselves. So what's next? Well, after this course, level 2, which took us a little deeper into some of these metaphysical truths. For example, the law of pendulum I think is very useful and explains a lot about so-called sabotage programs. But level 3 is a course that I teach live, and it is all about integrating all of the good stuff from the Kali Yuga, the great epoch that is ending, and bringing that in, reimagined, evolved you into the cosmic age. So level 3 is onboarding the cosmic age. It is about identifying the archetypes, the patterns, the blueprints that you're running that no longer serve you. And I teach this live, and we do the work in grow circles. So that's what's next after level 2. You join us in level 3 from Kali Yuga to Cosmic Age. And to apply to join that course, because we run it every so many weeks, we will leave the information underneath this video. This is an extremely auspicious time to be alive. It is an extremely important time to be an intrapreneur, to be an outlier, to be a lucid human, a numinous human in touch with its divinity. Because that divinity is what runs the cosmos, and it's what permeates the quantum field, and that's where you live. That's what affects you. So understanding how it works, understanding your role, your power within that frame is where we're going next. And I personally look forward to meeting you. I look forward to partnering with you, and I look forward to entering into this cosmic age with you together as a community. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for investing in level 2. Now, I could say something really cheesy like, that was a great investment in yourself. But you and I both know that you put your shekel on the table, and that was for my benefit. That was an appreciation of my time, which is valuable, and the transmissions that are coming through, which are invaluable, unquantifiable in terms of how they can impact your life. But I personally appreciate your offering. And I know this information and this modality will change your life. But if it doesn't resonate for you at this time, that's your truth. So again, I look forward to being in resonance with you, and I look forward to holding with you a transcendent vision for humanity, one that reaches far beyond the earth, out into the stars, in reunion, because we've been there before, in reunion with our greater galactic family. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon.